Hmm. Hey, Christiana. Hello. Happy Thursday. I How are you doing, Jackie? Not that well. I'm here. Hi, Pixie. Hi, Katie. I took the day off. I took a sick day. It's not I hate taking a sick day. I hate taking a sick day because of back pain. But it's true. It's still a sick day. I couldn't go to work because I wasn't able to sit up. Very very rarely has this happened where I've had so much back pain um where I can't work, right? But with all the training that's happened this past week, Tuesday and Monday and Tuesday was training, last Friday was training, and then I did too much over the weekend, and basically my back was not getting over it. So Wednesday when I was at work, I could barely get through the workday. So this morning when I woke up, I'm like, I need to not go to work today. I need to lay down. I need to spend most of my day laying down, which is what I did because there was no way I was able to function um, and get any work done. So I did. That's what I did. I took a work day. Tomorrow I do have to go to work, but because I'm trying to get over this flare up right now, I have no idea if I'm going to be in good spirit to be doing a live tomorrow. But I wanted to come on here to do a live today. Hey Jennifer, hey Luxational, hey Pixie, hey everybody. Um, because I have some boxes that came in the mail today that, oh yeah, it's just chronic. It's just that when it gets this bad for this long, I have to normally it's just weird happenstance that this all happened at once. I know myself well enough. I normally never let it get to this level, but I take it easy a lot sooner. In other words, but because of the training, I've had to sit in odd, weird chairs. Um, no, it's back pain. I have to modify everything I sit in, and I have special cushions and everything so that I can work and be comfortable. But when you're training, you're in training chairs. You know, these aren't 8-hour office chairs. Even though I take a cushion with me, it was just too many days of bad chairs um, that I just couldn't recover. Like, kind of think of going to a convention. Like, I can't sit in concert seating. I can't sit in convention seating. I can't sit in for a couple hours. Yes. For a couple days, no. For a couple areas, yeah, I can. But anyway, I have some packages to unbox. I have no idea what's in here. Like none. It says this is what's so funny. It says USPS shipping ground advantage. It's in a small little package, and it says shipping department. That doesn't tell me anything from from Fontana, California. So whatever I bought came from Fontana. Maybe it's from Temu. Let me open this and see what it is. But I have a box here that's a Coach bag that I bought it because Winnie B bought one, and then I said that looks really interesting. And then well, Winnie returned it because she decided it's too fussy to get in and out of, which I never thought about. So I'm thinking, okay, what if I don't like it? So I don't know if I'm keeping this bag or not. But did I try this? This must have been, yes, this is a Temu item. That's why it's somehow weird shipping. Oh no. Oh, okay, I remember. This is much smaller than I thought it was. This is I thought it'd be about this big. I did buy this off Temu. So these are two little I love the quilted denim, but I really did think that this one was a little bit bigger. They're still my size. Nice interior. Yeah, I like these. These are great. Yeah, as you know, I'm always looking for pouches for stuff, and I like that it's monogrammed. Well, the stick-on patches, but I love this. I love the quilted denim look and the color. I know, right? It's cute. It's from Temu. So these are like $10 with shipping because with the local warehouses you have to pay more in shipping. But so I have some things here, but I'm gonna open these tomorrow to give us something to open. I have no idea what this is. What did I buy? I have no idea who's this from, who shipped this, or what I ordered. No clue. Um, One's from Goodwill, but this is the one that we're going to open up right now to see if we want to keep this bag. This poor bag, this was shipped all the way from Washington State. I'm like, seriously? I got this off Macy's. I guess the only one they had in stock was in Washington because it took a long time to get here, guys. Hey, Marilla. So we're gonna see if we keep this guy or not. I hope, you know, I hope it works out. I never like to buy. Okay, so this came from yeah. This is why it took so long to get here because I'm closer to their distribution centers. But this is, as you can see, when it has this type of receipt with a Macy's item, it means that this came from a store location. So this originated, as I said, from Washington, but this item, I bought it for $177. The sales tax was $14.60. The total was $191.60. And I need to keep this in case I want to do a return or exchange. So I'm gonna put that in the box. This is how it showed up. I think this is probably a return, but it looks well packaged, but not perfect. It's not too bad. It's not too bad for a not factory wrapped item. It's mostly factory wrapped, but not completely factory wrapped. So this might have been a return. Somebody did what I did, bought it, didn't like it, returned it. Um, so it's a little smaller than I thought it was going to be when I saw Winnie with it. But this is the green. What's it called? Hampton glove tan leather hobo, and it's called Hunter Green. Yeah, so it already had this. This has already been ripped off. This is a return item, guys. I'm okay with that. I just need to see if I can. Um, wow, weird. Let's see if I can. I do have to unbox it enough to see if the strap is going to work for me. So that is going to be definitely taking part this wrapping because that was what I was most worried about when I ended up going to a Coach store. I saw one they had there, but the way this is, let's see if I can just crunch this up and see if I can get this. It's like army green or hunter green. Yeah, hunter green. So let me see if I can unwrap it just enough to get this in here. My my thought is it's gonna work. So I'm gonna unwrap it fully. Uh, because my thing with this bag is the reason Winnie returned hers was she says it was too fussy to get into. But the reason I like this bag is it reminds me of the Gucci Jackie bag. And the Gucci Jackie bag, they do have the dog leash clip on it now. The older versions of the Jackie bag don't. So the Jackie bag comes in a whole bunch of different styles, but I think this is going to be okay. So the length of it is going to be fine, but I have a tendency to like little bags and then not wear little bags, which is why some of my biggest bag mistakes I've ever purchased have been buying bags too small because if they so let's see if I can fit this over my shoulder comfortably without taking off all of this wrapping. Oh, that's interesting. This has the 1941 stamp on it. I thought they stopped doing that because that was part of that 1941 line that they discontinued. I guess they brought back. So let's see. So this is what this looks like at the longest drop. Uh-oh. Mm, I want to keep this. I want to keep this. I want to keep this. I don't think this is gonna work. Damn it. Sorry for swearing, but it's not getting into the bag. It's the size of the bag. It looks good. Um, Winnie needs to stay the course. Was Winnie sold some bags, guys. If you know anybody looking for bags, contact Winnie. She sold quite a few. But she returned her. She bought the cherries version. It's the size of the bag one on me. So I think I like the way it feels on my shoulder, but look at the proportions of it. It's very small. Which I kind of knew but wasn't sure about. It doesn't like staying on my shoulder. This is exactly why I didn't keep the pen Coach bag. It's too small. It's small. It's small. It's not what can fit inside. It's how it feels with the proportions on me. Um, I love it. I will not use it. And that means I cannot keep it. Well, maybe I'll ask James tomorrow. I'm going to put this aside and I'm going to look at this tomorrow and then I'm going to decide whether to keep it or not. I hate returning things because I don't have any of the Coach originals of the relaunches, but the color Hunter Green is just divine. So I want to keep this because of the color. Same reason I kept the pen bag in the tea rose. Now that bag truly was too small, smaller than even this one. But I don't know. Return it if you're not going to use it. I know I'm gonna look at it again tomorrow and put it on my shoulder and see how it goes. But I don't want to take off all the scrapping to return it. I hate returning things. It's not the returning things, it's because I buy things intending to keep things. I don't buy things with if I had seen this in the store first, I probably wouldn't have bought it because I'd already ordered it. By the time I went to the store and saw it in person, they had one there and said, well, maybe it'll still work. And the one I saw that was in the store was white. And I looked at it, put it on my shoulder. I'm like, it might work. But I said, I need to see the green one at home. I like the fact that there's a zipper in here with this clasp because that does keep it more secure because this will be slung towards the back of me so it could stay on my shoulder. It could be um, a run inside bag if you have your tote. Yeah, that's true. That would be a good. Put it in my tote. Anyway, I wish I could buy bags right now. Attorney fees. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine your attorney fees because my attorney fees right now are insane. This is on a credit card, y'all. My husband said, I just need to remind you, don't buy anything. But okay, well, I need to open this because this one might be a return. And it honestly might be a return. It's just a little too small. So to make myself feel better, we're going to open the Goodwill box because actually we're just going to open boxes. I have no idea what's in this box. None. I don't remember what I bought. It doesn't say it's from Goodwill. It doesn't say it's from. I have no idea who this is from. So we're just going to open this. I mean, it has a name on there, but I have a couple friends who send me things who do not want to be named. So I don't know if this is one of them or if this is just something I bought and the vendor name and Belle's name are not the same. Oh, got it. This I purchased from Vestiaire Collective. Y'all, I still can't believe I got this bag. And even looking at the dimensions listed, I still didn't believe it. And let me show you this. It needs a little cleaning. I knew that when I bought it. This is a frame bag from Kate Spade. Now, the thing that got me on this was the dimensions, and I still can't believe these are the right dimensions listed. No, it's not. They're not. They were mislabeled. This is a 15 inches wide. I think it said even. Let me see what the description said. I kind of knew there was no way it was as big as it was listed to be, but still, look at this beautiful light green Kate Spade bag. It needs some cleaning. There's some tarnishing. There's some little bit of grime here. I knew all this when I bought this, but look at how pretty this bag is. Yeah, I'm returning that other one. I'm returning the other one. I can already tell you I like this one more, and it's less functional to clutch. But I'm disappointed with that originals. I should have just known better that it'd be too small. Um, once I saw it in person, let me go look and see how much this was. Where is my sales orders? There we go. It's the size infamous Coach Kisslock. No, I think this is smaller, but what it was listed as was a lot higher, and I thought the listing was wrong. But I bought it without paying for the authentication because I knew it was a Kate Spade. Like, I already knew that. It was only $27, y'all. Um, um, they said it was 35 inches. And I said, there's no way this bag is 35 inches. Even looking at the photos, it's not 35 inches. It's 35 centimeters. I was like, there's no way, because 35 inches would have been a bag that big. And I'm like, there's no way that's 35 inches. So I figured even if it was 35 centimeters, which is this big, it would be fine. And that's what it is. It's 35 centimeters. It's actually a little bit bigger than that. It at the widest bit, it's 14, actually 15, which is 38 centimeters, but it's 14 inches. Um, but I really like this bag. So it's not as big. This might be the size as the medium Coach Kisslock one, not the big one. Isn't the size of the 35 would have been, yeah, it would have been a small duffel. I mean, there's no way it would have been 35 inches, but they just mislabeled it. That happens a lot. But the location was in Texas, or not Texas. It was in the United States. So I figured, okay, well, maybe they know it's inches. I mean, I figured, okay, even if it's centimeters, it's fine. I like this bag. I've been looking for a new Kisslock frame because I wanted the Coach one, but I don't want the. Give me a second. I'm gonna make a lot of noise. Sorry about that. So you just go in here, and everything looks better with a little bit of volume. And I will tell you, is I did not notice when I saw the photos of it that it had black piping. So it has black patent piping on the sides. It wasn't a very good description and it wasn't a really good photo, but gosh, guys, they only listed it for $27. So, and I could see that this could come off. I had assumed that like a clutch, this could have fold in, fold out. It's not, it's stationary, but I still really like this a lot. I really like it a lot. I happen to really like Kate Spade green. I have 3 Kate Spade bags that are all in green. Um, so this definitely makes up for my Coach Hampton disappointment. I know I like the Juliet, so I think I'm just going to return the Hampton and just wait and get the Juliet. I just really wanted that Hunter green because, again, Coach green and Coach blue, some of the best ones. I'm getting this to the longest setting. Even the patent leather on this is actually in pretty good condition. So this is the longest, which I probably wear it the longest. It has a couple flaws right here in the leather, which is just like a little bit of scuff marks. It's a soft leather. This is really beautiful. It just needs a quick conditioning, a little bit of a cleaning, and it'll be perfect. But look at how it's more comfortable than the other one. I hate returning things. Well, that's what I'll be doing Saturday. That's okay. I had to go to the post office anyways. So one disappointment, and that's why I was gonna keep it, and I originally always thought that the Hampton was too small, but when I saw Winnie with it, I'm like, well, it doesn't look as small as I think it does. I think I'll keep it. I think I'll get it. But then when I saw it after I had already ordered it, and I saw it when I went to the store last weekend with my twin, I was like, uh-oh, this might be too small. But I didn't really try it on. It was really busy, 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 busy. Agree, get the large Juliet. Yeah, I think the large Juliet is going to be a better bag for me. I just really love that green. If the Juliet came in a color that is a color I would have I would have already bought the Juliet. But I want the Juliet in white out of the three colors it's offered in. So I think I'm just going to return the Hampton. It looks good and on better than I imagined. Yeah, yeah. That Coach, I mean, Kate Spade bags, you have to it's like Michael Kors. You have to dig through them, but every once in a while it will just be like, that's perfect. Yes, Pixie, it will. I have too many bags to buy something that's just okay and keep it. It has to be perfect because all my bags compete with each other for me to use them. And there's a lot of competition in this room. So I have to make sure that it works. Um, She means Juliet instead of the Hampton. Yes, yes, I agree. Yes, I'm gonna get the Juliet instead of the Hampton. Absolutely. I'm gonna return the Hampton because I know I'll use the Juliet more. I think the Juliet's a really cool bag. If you saw her new name, Simply Lady M from Melissa's Corner, she changed her name to Simply Lady M. She just showed a video where she has the Juliet in the smaller size in the crinkle, I think the crinkle anthracite. Beautiful, beautiful bag. Hey Donna. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take my meds while we're talking. It's been a day. I spent most of the day laying down. I've taken pain medication. I will be taking more pain medication. Um, I'm going tomorrow. I'm going to have a very busy day at work. I have some deadline things popped up that I need to have some stuff done by for Monday. So it's going to be a really busy day. And tomorrow I'll be living on pain meds. But my goal for this weekend is to do as little as humanly possible that involves anything but laying down. I'm going to be laying down, playing video games, and maybe going live because I cannot aggravate my back anymore because in 3 weeks, I'm going to Disney and I'll be going on my very first plane trip since my car accident, and I want to make sure my back is as least amount of inflammation as I can. Hi, Jackie. I got in love with the Kiss Lock Just Beautiful bag. Oh, yes. I opened the Hampton bag, Craig, from the one that Winnie had in the cherries that she returned. I'm returning mine too. It's just too small. This Kiss Lock is everything. This thing is amazing. I think this is about the same size as the medium Kiss Lock that Coach made. That if I can get it, if they release it, I will like to buy it too. This is awesome. This is a Kate Spade. I love their mint green. If you can ever find Kate Spade's mint green bags, they're just absolutely to die for. Um, I like Kate Spade's greens. She makes pretty green bags. And Craig, I'm so happy to see you. Yeah, no, it's just been a really bad back day, and I need to make sure that this current bout of inflammation get down to normal levels of tolerance because I am way above my tolerance level, and it's not fun. And like I sat up today for maybe about 4 hours, in the afternoon, 2 hours, and then I went, and then from about 4 o'clock until now, I've been sitting up, and so I'm at the point where I need to lay down again and take more pain medication. And it's just something I have to do. It's annoying. And I was telling James, it's really frustrating because it's one of the very few times since my car accident where I've had to take a day off because of my back. Not because I had a sinus infection or I was really sick or had to go to the doctor or dental. No, it was no, you have back pain, you can't sit up. Yeah, it sucks. I'm happy to see. Oh, I did get this too, Craig. I got these two little these little pouches. I got these from Temu. Now I thought this was gonna be about this much bigger, and it's not, but I still like them. So no harm, no foul. And I also like, since I'm traveling, I'm gonna be putting my. I haven't decided if I'm taking. I probably am, because this is all my medication in this bag. And I was hoping it would fit in this one, but that's not going to happen. So I'm going to take all my medication in this bag. And I take all my prescriptions with me, the whole bottles. I don't put them in smaller sizes because I want, if there's a medical emergency, well, I know what those pills are. The people trying to help you don't. So I like to keep them in their bottles. Those are, right? So I do have. So that green bag, guys, that I told you was sold for, it listed for $27. I bought it for all-in purchase price. What does it say? $39.99, so $40. And I'm very happy with that. So I actually did pretty good. So I had not bought anything from Vestiaire Collective since November 24th of 2024. So good span of time. And so this has been my first purchase since for months. I'm pretty good with that. James should be proud of me. Um, although he did give me the don't buy anything, Jackie. And I said, I'm not buying anything. I said, I'm opening this thing because I'm probably going to end up having to return it because I think it's too small. And I wish I had known that before I ordered it, but I didn't. Now I do. I do have another box to open, but I think I'm going to save that for tomorrow because I don't think I'm going to get anything else. And I'm just tired. Okay, Linda P. No, I'll show you. This is the Coach bag I unboxed is going back. I didn't fully unwrap it. It was the Hampton Hobo. It's just a little too small. And too small in the fact it doesn't sit comfortably on my shoulder. I'd have to sling it to the back. It's just a little bit bigger than the Pen shoulder bag. And I know the Pen shoulder bag's too small. I should have bought the swing. The swing, I think, is a little bit longer. But I think what I am going to do is return that one and eventually just get the Juliet. I know the Juliet works for me. I love the Brooklyn. I tried the Brook. See, here's the thing, guys. The Brooklyn raffia, I think, is gorgeous. I would totally want that back. But when I tried on the Brooklyn, and I've tried on the Brooklyn and the Juliet is a dream fit, where the Brooklyn doesn't fit as well on my shoulder. So, and it's a giant shoulder. You need to have it sit well, right? So I just have to keep reminding myself, Jackie, the Juliet's a better fit. So that's what I keep telling myself. Although I'm like, so anyway, today was the day. I spent most of it sleeping, trying, and there is, man, you think staying in bed all day is fun. It's not. It's actually not. It hurts too. It hurts in a different way. And finally had to get myself up and out. So I finally get myself out of bed, and then I sit up, and as soon as I sit up, if I have radiating pain up the left side, that's fine. Okay. That's normally not how I feel in the morning. That's normally how I feel by the end of the day. So when it comes and when you start your day like that, you're like, this is a bad thing. So I had to lay down for that side to calm down. And my oddly enough, it was the left side of my body that got hit by the car, but with the way the energy and displacement worked, the left side's the most difficult side, but oddly, because it's a spinal injury with a pelvic bowl injury, it was my right leg that was pretty much from the hip to the knee numb for 2 years, which is a very weird sensation that you can feel. Like, think about having like a numbing pain, like tingling pain, the numbing tingling constant for 2 years. That's what my right leg felt like, because again, when the spine injury, there's a lot of nerves through there. So it's just something that had to work its way out. Like I keep telling y'all, it's a miracle I can sit and that I can walk at all. So we do not take it for granted. So when I know I have to take it easy, I'm like, I'll just take it easy. But it's very hard to keep yourself in bed. And then you're just like, okay, let me go to the right side, let me go to the left side. Okay, now that hurts. Let me go to my back. And then you're like, okay, let me sit up for a while. I'm like, this is good. And then I sit up for about an hour and then I'm like, okay, I need to lay down again. And then I'll be better. And it's just gonna get worse from here, guys. I'm 45, it won't get better. This is just gonna get worse as time goes on. Um, oh, thumb up live. Oh my gosh, guys. Do you not I try not to bring this up because I know it's putting a lot of attention on negativity about my thumbs down analytics, but I got my very first thumbs down on a member's live. I'm like, one of my members didn't like my live. I'm like, what did I say? What did I do? What? I'm like, that's a first. I'm like, okay. Um, Craig says I've been in bed for 6 straight days. No, it sucks. It sucks. It sucks. I sit up as much as you can to help with the core strength because the longer you're in bed, the harder it is to get just to walk later. But yeah, I understand. Um, I hope. Oh, I sued them, but it doesn't. And I won the judgment, but there was no money. The person who hit me wasn't insured. I didn't. I had to use my underinsured motorist policy. You know, I won the judgment for like $450,000, but I never saw a dime. I paid my lawyer 30 grand. Trixie, I hope they hit the wrong button because I was like, what? Maybe someone is aiming for the thumbs up but actually hit the thumbs down. I hope so. I hope so, Jennifer. Linda P says, Jack, so many have hit the thumbs down by mistake. I've done it. Ha! Then I've done that too. I've hit the thumbs down, corrected it, and I try not to bring it up anymore because it's just people who it's very consistent in my regular lives that I'll get 2 to 4 every single live. At first, it wasn't like that, but I'm like, it's fine. I'm sorry, Jackie. I can't believe someone from the membership thumbs down the live. I think it's probably just an accident, but when I saw that, I was like, what? Now, I did say a couple controversial things in that live. I'm not gonna lie. That's why it's a members live. But if you don't like it, I'm sorry. It's my opinion. Either hit the wrong button or had their pet on their keyboard. Yeah, Morella, that's funny. That's true. That's happened to everybody. Oh, by the way, I was not able to watch Winnie's live where she was selling her bags because it was like she gets as much fun from buying bags as selling bags. Now, I wish I could say that. I can't do that. I feel like I'm losing a friend it's easier when I gift bags or sell bags of my subscribers, you guys, because then I know it's going to somebody who will like it and love it, or at least I know they'll rehome it, if they don't like it. But I don't know. I get too emotionally attached to bags. But then it was funny because there's this lady, I can't remember, Linda, whatever her name is, this British lady who's selling all her bags, and all of a sudden there's like 10 videos out there of this woman selling her bags. And I didn't watch the video, guys, but from what I heard other people say about her is that she doesn't feel safe in London with her Hermes bags, so she's going to just sell her Hermes bags. And then I heard she's a lifestyle brand and she's going to just start her own brand of bags. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. That's fine. Do you? But here's my thing. She's an equestrian person. She shows countryside living, horses, which is exactly what Hermes was made for, saddles and the equestrian, like the Evelyn bag, right? So my thing is, and Sophie Shellhead has said that she doesn't feel safe. I just put this on my face and stuff, like turning a little red. And it's just an advanced night serum. So Sophie Shellhead says that she doesn't feel that safe in London also, but she just bought a Picatinny. And then yeah, Lydia Millens or something. Yeah, I don't know her, but so people are saying, and then Deb Wild Unfiltered did she just do this video about, or I don't know. There's been so many videos about why should we care that you sell all your bags. I don't think we care that people sell their bags. I get emotionally invested. I'm very clear about that. I feel very invested in Winnie's bags. I do. Um, but I understand that nobody should have 500 bags. This is ridiculous. I know it's ridiculous. It's extreme. So it's healthier that you do move out bags. That's the way people do. I think the problem with the lady selling her Hermes bags is that, well, once she targeted just a brand of bags that honestly is extremely low key. That's what I think got me was, it's not like you're walking around London with a Louis Vuitton monogram. You're walking around London with Lindy or whatever. If you're walking around with a Birkin, yeah, maybe. But if you're walking around with Hermes, is more than just a Birkin or a Kelly. There's so many bags that Hermes makes. So, I mean, I don't understand why you would say, "Oh, I'm going to sell all of my Hermes bags because I don't feel safe." I'm like, if you don't feel safe in London, don't use them in London. She doesn't live in London. She lives out in the country. So it's like, take another bag brand, use the Hermes bags because you like them. Unless you only bought them because they're expensive, then you probably should sell them. But if you bought them because you enjoy them, my mother will she takes her expensive handbag to the grocery store because that's where she's going. It doesn't matter. If that's the bag she's using and she has to stop by the grocery store, she's taking it to the grocery store. It's like, she's not going to stop her, just because she's taking a bag. If that bag is too expensive for it to function as it should, then she's either in the wrong part of town or she shouldn't be using that bag, you know? Countryside horses and safety and Hermes. Yeah, Jennifer, that's the lifestyle I want. A country equestrian. Says Craig says she used to collect LV, Chanel, then switched over to Hermes a few years ago. She's a bit finicky with bags. I don't think she likes bags, Craig. I think she likes brands. If you bought LV, you bought Chanel, now you bought Hermes, but you don't want the Hermes. But she likes horses. Horses cost a whole heck of a lot more than her bags do. Like, $1 million horses exist and they're common. I live in Texas. There's a lot of horses out here. Horses are expensive. Expensive. They can make a Kelly and a Birkin look cheap. Super cheap. Horses are not inexpensive. So, uh, having stables, having tax, having horses, and I'm sure she doesn't have the run-of-the-mill horse. I'm pretty sure she has purebreds or at least a breed lineage to her horses. They're not just some standard, Arabian, So it's like, no, no, no. She probably has some great horses. It's not. So to me, it feels more like it's a gimmick, you know. Yeah, if you want to spend money, you haven't spent money until you spent horse money. Horses. My father-in-law, um, his wife, his second wife, she had Morgan horses. She did carriage showing, and she did a certain type of horses, and Morgan horses, very beautiful horses, just to feed the horses average, just the normal horse feed and hay feed. And this is based on a couple years ago, pre-pandemic times. It's about $1,500 per horse just in feed, not vet bills, not shoes, or vet or any of the other expenses. This is just the food expenses of hay and regular feed. It's $1,500 per horse. And they had 5 horses per year. And that was 5 years ago. Horses are not inexpensive. Winnie! Deb, and the first thing she has an agenda saying a hard bedline of her own, says, Deb just bought a new bag, guys. I forgot what it was. It was an Hermes. Oh, the large 36 Evelyn. That's what it was. And Linda P says she's wealthy. Winnie says, woohoo, guys, hello. Craig says, I wouldn't be surprised if Linda said she has had several lines of clothing with different brands. Yeah, I would imagine she's starting her own brand of bags. It would make sense. It's a natural progression. And so let's see. Yeah, good theory, says Linda P. Hello, Winnie. I just unboxed the I'm at over $7,000 with my YouTube page. I'm at over $7,000 with my YouTube paycheck tomorrow. Yes, you're so much closer to the P. When I tell you guys, Winnie sold a lot of bags. Winnie's closer to the P9. Yay! So Winnie, I did open the Hampton, and I'm returning it. I love it, but I love the color. It doesn't look great on me. This one looks better on me. This is a frame bag from Kate Spade, and it's really lovely green and black. It's a green and black. I love it. I got that off Vestiaire Collective. I don't know how I found it. Um, Super happy to have that one, but when I tried on the Hampton, I'm like, I was worried about it. I thought it was gonna be. I looked at the dimensions, and it's not even the fussy to getting in and out of it. It's honestly how it sits on my shoulder. I have to sling it to the back, and then I'm gonna have to hold the strap because of the way it fits. So, and I know that the Juliet bag fits better, but Winnie, can you buy it now with the 7,000? Or are you gonna wait for the whole amount? Because I know it's a little few more dollars more than that, but um, how do you even buy a P9? Because you can't buy it off the website. I went looking. I don't think they're on there. Ooh, congrats, Winnie. Getting closer to closer. Um, I'll get there and I won't be able to get LV to sell me one. Well, I don't know how you buy them because you have to be offered a peanut. Oh, see, this is what I don't understand. It's like these things because they were talking about the last Murakami drop. The cherries was a big mess. Again, there just wasn't enough inventory. Like only 6 stores in the United States got inventory, and it was like pre-sold before it's launched. No, I can't buy it. You have to be on the list. You have to be on the list, and then Winnie Meredith has like 5 or 6 of them now. Can you ask your BFF, like ask Meredith if she can get it for you and you can pay her? Because oh my God, you know, she's the only person I know who buys enough out of Louis to get any type of offer. But whoa, I'm glad I have no interest. That's crazy. Yeah, Meredith has a huge spend. Yeah, again, she just bought a bunch of clothing from. I watched her vlog. I love her vlogs. She bought some ready to wear from Louis Vuitton, which is interesting because I don't actually like their women's collection, but there's a couple pieces that she showed in that vlog that look very Meredith. I'm like, oh, that would look good on Meredith. Cassie Thorpe has the turquoise P9. Yes, Cassie does have the P9 in turquoise. Very pretty. This is a dumb question, but what's the difference between the P9 and the Speedy? Pixie, so the P9 is a Speedy in leather. So mostly everything that's monogrammed in Louis Vuitton is canvas coated, unless it's like the Empreinte, which is stamped. But to have the monogram stand out like it does on the P9, it's a leather. But it's also painted. The P9's it's on leather, so it's super super buttery soft leather versus canvas. Like behind me, that is a coated textile, which the P9s are painted monogram on top of leather. And it's supposed to be super, super soft. Like super soft. Um or ask Meredith to nominate you. Oh wait, can people nominate you or are the CAs have to nominate you? I am basically selling half my collection for one singular bag. Winnie, but it's worth it. You love the bag. You haven't stopped wanting the bag since it came out with the bag. Then it's meant to be. Because I think there is a monogram Speedy in the P9 collection, or it's not called P9. I don't know what it's called. Because I think they do have a monogram. Because Fertitta has one that I think is just a coated canvas colored Speedy. Late last year, the SA offered to help me buy a P9. I don't know if it was BSing me. Says Katie. Maybe they meant it. P, very soft leather pixie, says P. Katie, that's awesome. Oh God, thanks. Katie says once you feel the P9, yeah, they say once you feel the P9, you have to have it, which just means it needs to be very I think you just have to be more careful with it. I could ask Kanisha, she has one. Leather, I don't know that. Yeah. The P9s, the ones that are 10 grand, they're leather. That's why they're but there's also, I'm pretty sure Rakita has a red one that's canvas monogram. My CA offered me one from the first run, but I didn't accept it now, but don't buy enough to be considered anymore, and I'm okay with it. Yeah. Craig, I'll be honest. I know there's a love for the monogram, but your Atlantis bag is pretty awesome. And I just don't. I think you like your other bags more. I'll be honest. I mean, if you're gonna pick a beautiful green bag, do you really want it to be with white LVs all over it? It's not the same as the monogram, which is, brown on brown, like a neutral. That green that you liked is pretty stark contrast, in my opinion. Did you get my message? Hello, everyone. Hello, Latina. I don't know. Latina, yes, thank you. I totally understand. Um, Thanks. It's just leather. So yeah, the leather is delicious. Like Craig, if you were gonna get a P9, I would just get the brown because I don't see you actually carrying the P9 in green and red or green and white. There's something about that color combination in any of the colors, as pretty as they are. And this is just me. This is just me. To me, it looks like an Adidas. It's something about the contrast of the white with the color. To me, it looks like Adidas. And there's nothing wrong with Adidas. I like Adidas. I'm not saying that Louis Vuitton looks like Adidas. I'm just saying it reminds me of Adidas. It's not, and I love color. Okay, I love color. Yeah, I would love anything but orange, yellow, or lime green. Says Winnie. Let's see. Let me get some stuff. Um. Okay. Whoa! If you guys haven't seen this, Missy from Missy's Luxury Makeup, she just opened her and Madison. Missy has the green Sprouse Marc Jacobs bag. They bought the pink Marc Jacobs Sprouse bag for Madison. It's so cute. That's a cute bag. That's seriously a cute bag. Um, I really would like, but it's $550. You know, and you can't buy it now because they're sold out. Um, Yeah, hell, I don't leave my bedroom anymore. Where would I carry it? It's hard to part with the cash now, to be honest. Keep the cash. Keep the cash. The economy is not the best place. Hey, Apple Blonde, Adidas. I was thinking that too. Yes, Jennifer. It looks like Adidas. You know. Um, but that's just me. I actually really like the Gucci Adidas collab. So, you know, it's just me. It could use it as a delicious pillow. Yeah. So anyway, I'm trying to fight the problem I'm having, buying things problem, and I think I did buy something yesterday. I don't remember. That's bad if you don't remember. I don't remember a lot of things, so what did I buy yesterday? I think it was on eBay. Oh no, it was 2 days ago. It was on the 18th. I bought it on the 18th. I won the bid and I bought the bag. So that's coming in the mail. I did get a bag in the mail yesterday that I bought earlier in the month. It just took a while to get here. Where is that bag? Oh, it's behind me. Let me show you this. Confessions, right? Um, Here, guys, I bought this bag off eBay and it came in the mail yesterday and I did a video on it. Um, or was it the day before yesterday? I don't remember when I got it. Um, Look at this bag, guys. Look at how beautiful this bag is. Is that not gorgeous? This is a Ralph Lauren. I think your mind has trained itself to plausible deniability with James. Yes. Yes, I think so, Craig. Um, Katie says I was going to get the bright neon with that it was obnoxious, but is pairing to retire into. Yeah, yeah. Use it as a pillow. Confessions. Hey, Apple Blonde, Jennifer. Oh my, memories of fading, mating to Jackie. Oh, I don't remember when I buy stuff. I think your mind is true. Yeah, it totally has. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous, and I actually kind of feel a little bad. They were selling it for $65. I offered them 45. They didn't sell it to me for 45. They kept it up a while, and then eventually they offered it for me. They offered it to me for 45, and I said yes, I'll buy it. And it's not that I didn't think it was worth the 65. It's totally worth the 65. But with the shipping and the tax, it was 65 for me. But they got 45, and whatever they had to give eBay. This bag is gorgeous. This is applique. This is a leather applique on a leather bag. Um, I just got it, Jennifer. I just got it. Actually, Craig sent me the bag listing. He said, Jackie, look at this. He said that they did the same pattern way in their higher ends, kind of like a diffusion. If things work out in the collection, sometimes they'll go down to the down line, just modified a bit. This is the Lauren by Ralph Lauren. So this is the lesser value brand than the collection, the Ralph Lauren collection, or the Polo by Ralph Lauren, or the Double L by whatever different versions they have. But this bag is stunning. The photos did not do this bag justice. I thought it looked striking when I saw it. It's just in person, it's even more stunning because look at that very beautiful stitching. And it's not, I love applique work. I love applique work on textiles. I love applique work on this. It's just beautifully done. It's a great size bag. Yeah, they had this application with the Ricky lines, just in a smaller font. Yeah, I love this blown out. It's just beautiful. Did anybody see? I don't watch Caleb, but I did see he bought something from Ralph Lauren because it's on his thumbnail, and I was scrolling and they suggested it. What did he get, guys? Because I don't know. You know. But the problem with this bag right now is the people who had this put like perfume, not like a real perfume, but more like a deodorizing perfume, like Febreze or something in it. So it has a very strong, like very strong. So we're just gonna let that hang out for a while. Oh yeah. Is anybody else safe from Marc Jacobs drop with the Steven Sprouse collection? Because it sold fast. And that's just in the pink colorway. I think they're going to do multiple drops in multiple colors and short runs. And somebody was asking, like, what was a good place to buy the Marc Jacobs, the tote? I honestly think the best place to buy it is actually through Marc Jacobs because there's a lot of, for whatever reason, this bag is very popular to be sold inauthentically. Yeah. Maybe dryer sheets, they have found them in the eBay packages before. Yeah, something like dryer sheet. Like that's what it smells like. So Winnie sends when she buys something from Winnie, she'll put dryer sheets in hers too. So I know that, but this is really strong. More like a Febreze. Almost like, did you come to a smoker's house? Because I don't mind the smell of smoke. That will just naturally dissipate. But I think sometimes people overcompensate if it's come from a smoker house, they'll Febreze something down. When he says alcohol, vodka spray, and into any cloth surface smell, so I will do that. I actually have somewhere here. Do you know, somebody asked me how many bags do you think of my collection I haven't used, and I said 10%, and then I said no, maybe 30%, and then I haven't stopped thinking about it. I think it is 30% of bags I don't use because I do have bags, several bags that I don't use. And James asked me a question. He's like, Jackie, how many Dooney Disney bags do you have? And I'm like, I don't know. I probably should do a count. So, yeah, there's that. That might be a goal sometime this year to see how many Disney bags I have. Not just how many bags, but just Disney bags. Um, I'll feel better. I still think that's probably around 100 because I don't, mentally, I don't think I have 100, but realistically, I didn't think I had 500 bags anyway. So I probably have somewhere in the vicinity. I mean, I have to, because when I did my first Disney bag video collection, the first year I had this channel, I think I already had 25 bags in Disney. But I think that was Coach and Dooney. Now, if I just look at Dooney, not Coach, how many do I have? I don't know. Um, that would be fun, says Katie. I'm getting rid of my Coach nut. Winnie, can you send me a photo of that Coach 2018 Mickey backpack, please? Pretty sure I have 100, but Craig might be right. It might be 75. You don't see them because they're on the back shelf. But I buy them and I tend to buy them in sets. I like to get two of a pattern if I can. So, um, yeah, it's like yeah, and I mean I have a Loungefly Disney bag, I have a Lug Disney bag, I have Coach Disney bags, and I have Dooney Disney bags. Like, and this isn't even including the Disney bags, like the ones that are made by Disney for Disney. You know, it's I have those too. Like if you look at all the totes, not just the nice bags, like everything I got, I have a lot of Disney bags. Um I'm always looking for Disney. I have Mickey Mouse bags. I even have a Disney tote that Dee Dee Bean gave me. She gave me two actually. So I have two for it there. Yeah, no, let's stop counting. I'll be depressed. Okay, guys. I am I only have one Disney Rogue, says Morella. I have one of those too. I have I have the one Disney Rogue, but I have two of the Disney field totes and then I have two Dinkies, two kit bags. I think that's the only thing I have from Coach in Disney. Two field totes, two Dinkies, two kits, one Rogue. You know, this means I need another Rogue, right? So that I can balance out my collection. Um, the nickname I got in college was IRL. My mom said, call me Kathy. Oh, let me see. Got a bing. Okay, so, oh, you have that one? I love that one. I think this was one of their factory um drops. I have this bag in it. I have not the black one, but I have a black one in this collection, a little small bag, and then I also have a tote bag in blue. Okay, I have those two, which I just forgot to add in my Coach list. I have those two. And I have okay, no, this is depressing. Stop counting how many Disney bags you have, Jackie. Okay, girl, how much do you want for this bag? Let me know. Because I know you can sell that for like, they've gone down a little bit, but not that far down. Um, they've gone down in the last year, mainly because Coach keeps doing Disney collabs. And that one's from about 5 years ago. Well, he said 2018, but more than 5 years ago, 7 years ago. Okay, everybody, I am going. Oh, here's her photo. Man, that's beautiful. I hate backpacks, but that's beautiful. I don't like backpacks because I don't like wearing things on my back, but when I go to cruises, I like backpacks because it's too hard to balance things on my shoulders and my sides. Um, that's a beautiful bag. Oh my gosh, woman. That's perfect. Why are you selling this? I thought you loved Disney. Don't sell your, I mean, I know you love your Burberry bag probably more than this Disney bag, but she has a Burberry backpack that she likes a lot, but Mickey, I couldn't. Emotionally attached to other people's things is not healthy, and I am definitely that. Yeah, you never used it. You never. It's too small, isn't it? Because it's smaller than your Burberry. I can tell it's smaller than your Burberry. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off. I have to go to work tomorrow. And oh, if anybody's looking to buy a bag, because I know I can't afford it, but Winnie is looking to part ways with this beautiful Coach. This is a very beautiful bag. She's never used it. So if y'all want a great bag, this is one of them. This is one of the better Mickey collections in general that Coach did, in my opinion. Um, because so if you the pants on this Mickey focus are it's a little bit rayed, it's like a 3D effect. It's a very beautiful bag. So anyway, good night everybody. Oh, Winnie, send me how much you want for that bag. Let's see if I can talk James into it. Bye everybody.